Hi, I'm Jocelyn Mementa, coming to you from the Cubby Bear in Chicago. Thank you for joining us. When we think of legends, we think of heroes. How does a legend like Willie Mays choose his hero?
First of all, Joe was my idol, as you well know, when I was in Birmingham. And what happened is that I had to pick a guy, which out of three tremendous ball players, Stan Musial, Ted Williams, and Joe. And the reason I think I picked Joe, because I thought Joe had the best all-around game. He could hit, he could field, he could run and throw. And Ted, to me, was strictly a hitter. And I told Ted this many times, you was the best hitter, but that's about all, man. You couldn't do anything else. So we laugh and talk. But Musial was a tremendous hitter, too. I don't know if you follow Stan Musial. He was a guy, went from left field, pitching, first base, and all around. But I felt that Joe was my guy all around. And I first met Joe in 1951 in the Polo Grounds. And I was very nervous when I met him because I never had an idol that I could look up to and still be in the World Series at the first year of my playing. And what happened in that particular game, and nobody ever thought about it, and I'm glad they didn't, Joe hit a home run in that game. That was his last game. And I'm out there clapping for him because I'm so happy because that's his last game and he's going out. So nobody ever got it on film. Maybe we didn't have any cameras at that time, so I don't know. So I was kind of happy and sad to see a man like that go out of baseball at that particular time. So he was my guy at the beginning.
Rained out, huh?
Worse. Struck out.
Mind if I sit down?
Sure.
I want you to know that hitting a baseball is a very difficult thing to do.
What do you know about baseball?
Oh, a little. I had a couple of brothers that played baseball. They did pretty good. Baseball has always been very important to my family.
Yeah, well, I don't have a family. Just a foster kid.
There was this ball player, a big lefty outfielder. I saw him a couple of times. He grew up in a home for boys. And he struck out a few times himself. 1,330 times.
How do you stay on the team?
In between, he hit 714 home runs.
Who was he?
Ever heard of Babe Ruth?
Sure, who hasn't?
Lots of people consider him the greatest ball player that ever lived.
My new foster dad says it's some other old dude who was the greatest. Joe Dean something.
Your foster dad sounds like a very smart fellow. What's your name?
Corey, what's yours?
My name is Joe. Certainly nice to meet you, Corey.